What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. Yo, man, coming out here from the backyard. Just wanted to bring you a live video. Let me ask you a question. Are you looking for better results in your business and you don't know how to do it? I'm going to tell you exactly how. Video marketing. So why? Go into that in just a second. If you happen to hop in here live, let me know where you're viewing from. I'd love to be able to connect with you even further after this to find out how I can be of service to you. But let me know if you get some value. If you ever seen any of my live, any of my videos on YouTube, perhaps here on Facebook, and got some value, go ahead and hit the share button. Share this thing out. Get everybody on here involved, especially if you got a team or business that you're trying to grow. One thing I always say is share the content. So many people try to keep this thing to themselves. Understand this one particular thing. I ask you to share for one reason and one reason only. If you're in business and your commission or your check is based on what your team produces, if you're withholding information thinking I have the secret to figure something out, guess what? You're only damaging and hurting your own self. Because if your team grows, if your team learns from anything that you share with them and they actually grow, guess what? That builds your commission check. So hit the share button if this is valuable to you, whether you're watching the recording or you're watching me live. All right, so here we go, rock and roll. Why is it important? Why is it important to be able to use video marketing? Why is it so vital for your business? Simply because people have the opportunity to be able to see your face. Nobody can tell what you are. Nobody can tell who you are. Nobody can really tell what you stand for when you stand behind a blank screen or a post or a link or anything else like that. If they're unable to see who you are and what you look like, it's very difficult for a person to build trust for you. I want you to consider this. If somebody came to your door and knocked on your door, okay, now you have a door that you can't see through, you don't have a peephole or anything else, there's no windows you can look out. Somebody came and knocked at your door, and you went to the door and you said, hello, who is it? And they introduce themselves, hey, my name is Lyndon Britt, for example, and they say, hey, I have a product for you to say, I have something for you to see, have something that I want to show you, and you never get a chance. Matter of fact, they don't say I have anything to show you. I've got this great product that does this, that does this, that does that, and you'll never believe the results that you can get, the stuff that you can get. Wow, that's a loud doorbell right there. Y'all hear that? That's pretty phenomenal. Anyways, I hear a doorbell throughout the neighborhood. But it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy if somebody come to your door and they were actually telling you, hey, I have this great product and you can get this, you can get that result, you can do this, and you can do that. And let me ask you, what kind of trust do you build for a person that's standing on the other side of the door and you don't see their face? You don't see their interest. You don't see the genuineness or anything through the door. So what kind of value does this person hold? If they're sitting by, I want you to think about the same thing on the link. Everybody puts themselves behind a link, in my opinion, and I can understand that this is very difficult and scared being in front of a camera sometimes. I mean, not in front of a camera. It's camera, because you allow people to see you. What's going on with Sheila? But it's very difficult to be in front of, it's uncomfortable. It's not difficult. It's an uncomfortable situation to be in front of a camera. A lot of people prefer, I'll send you a link so you can look at something rather than show their face to tell you about something personally. Once again, if this person was standing behind the door and you never got to see them, you never got to see how genuine they are, you never got to see their passion for their product, you never got to see their passion for their service, and you don't know if they were simply trying to make a sale or genuinely helping the person that they were selling to, how easy would it be to trust that person? Now, putting a face, now this is why you often hear the phrase, it's so great to put a face with a name or put a face with a voice. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you said that? Why? Because having the ability to be able to see somebody, to actually see a physical appearance of somebody, is actually more, you can connect a whole lot better than you could simply seeing a link or just seeing the name of someone. It's so much easier to connect. So if I were to open that door that somebody was standing behind and see the face, the passion that they have on a product, or if they can genuinely give me an example of something that may be beneficial to me, it builds a trust factor. Same thing online. Rather than coming along and saying, hey, buy my stuff, join my business, use this service, guess what? Now because I see your face, number one, you've established that you're a real person. Not just some kind of bot, not some kind of telemarketer to say, hey, buy this stuff. You establish that you're a real person. Then number two, as we're having the conversation, because that's another thing that showing your face allows you to do. It allows you to have a conversation. How many people do you cut conversations off simply because you don't know them? Okay, think about that, man. I'm pretty sure if you're a business owner, if you do online business, you get approached about joining a business almost every day. And if this person, number one, does not have a genuine profile picture, so you don't know what this person looks like, you go to their page and the one thing that it says at the bottom of it is nothing to show. How likely are you to stay on that person's page? How likely are you actually entertain that conversation? Not very, correct? So if you have the opportunity, once again, to be able to actually have a conversation with this person because they simply showed their face and showed the fact that they were genuinely looking for a way to help the people that they were serving, that they were selling their product or their service to, now you can start to establish a relationship. See, it goes from conversation to relationship. And what happens, it goes from relationship to trust, okay? I understand that pattern. You show your face, you have a conversation, you establish a relationship, and you build trust. Now, this is how, and this is actually ties in, video marketing actually ties into building up that know and trust factor, okay? And once you begin to do that, and people begin to see you more and more often, now you have the ability to affect more people. And if you're providing a solution to something that's actually a problem to your target market, guess what? Now you become someone who referred to, hey, if you got some great content and you did something that actually helped somebody else, now when somebody comes along with the same problem for somebody that may have seen your face and you had a connection to you establish a relationship and you built that trust, guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, hey, I saw this great video or this how-to or a great product or service that what's on name over there is promoting. You ought to go check it out. So now people are actually coming to you. Why? Because you've shown your face. Video marketing is one of the most powerful ways to grow your business. And if you're not showing your face in order to have conversations and establish relationships, guess what? You could be actually prolonging. It's not to say that you won't have success without it, but you could be prolonging your success by simply not showing your face and learning how to provide value to the people that you're trying to reach. All right, just tossing it out there. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you a how video marketing could actually help you. Matter of fact, I think I'll go through the phases of video marketing to help you a little bit more. I hadn't done that one yet. There are 4 phases of video marketing. If you know it, great. If you don't, perhaps if you're confused about it, get some clarity tomorrow. We'll go over the 4 phases. And that's actually one of the things that there's a gentleman on here that just hopped in. I don't know if he's still on. His name is Joseph Walker. He and I are holding a boot camp, a free 5-day boot camp that we got launching right now. Day 1, we covered attraction marketing. Day 2, we talked about discovering your target market. And then today we talked about video marketing. We're going to go in depth a little bit more for the next couple of days. So if you're trying to figure out how to get better results in your business, guess what? Now's the time to get in. It's a free boot camp that you can get access to. If you don't have access to it and you want access to the free boot camp, type in boot camp below. I will make sure you get the information to be able to hop in. Today is actually the last day to hop into this boot camp before we close it off. And we'll have several boot camps. I will tell you this, but none of them cover the same topics. So if you don't hop in this now, you're probably going to miss this information unless you find it somewhere else, unless we can work with you on a personal basis to help you get this information. All right. So if you want access to the free boot camp, type boot camp in the comments and I'll make sure I get you access to it. All right, so I'm about to go in here, probably about to cook my wife some lunch if she's hungry or something like that. I don't think she likes me right now. I've been working a lot all day, so. But I'm about to go in here and get this thing in. Once again, you want access to this boot camp that Joseph and I are providing, type boot camp in the comments. Like I said, today is the last day to hop in before we cut things off. It's free training. It's free information to help you grow your business. Why not take advantage? Why not learn something? All right. So I got you covered, Miss Sheila. I'll send you over that information. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I'm out here chilling with the dogs. Y'all see them under the trampoline. Tigger, Precious, come here. Come here. I'm out here chilling with the dogs. I'm about to go in and grab something to eat. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Once again, this is Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. And I will get if you're watching this recording, if you got some value from it, you know somebody that's looking to figure out how can I grow my business, grab them some free information. I'll make sure you get it to them. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Appreciate y'all hopping on here. And I will see y'all a little bit later on today. I may bring you some more value before tomorrow. I think I'll bring you something before tomorrow. All right. Y'all have a blessed one.